Have you ever wondered why you were born in the particular month you arrived in this world? Could the timing of your birth hold a much deeper significance than just a date on the calendar? The renowned Swiss psychiatrist Carl Gustav Jung was convinced that it does. Jung believed that the month of your birth carries not only astronomical significance, but also a profound psychological and symbolic meaning. It's like a key to understanding your inner world. Could realizing the hidden meaning behind your birth month change how you perceive yourself and the reality around you? Today, we will delve into Jung's deep and revolutionary ideas to understand how the archetypes and symbols associated with your birth month can reveal unexpected truths about your personality, destiny, inner conflicts, life tasks, and even hidden talents waiting for their moment. Forget about superficial horoscopes. This is something much deeper. It's a journey into the symbolic depths of yourself, into the very essence of who you truly are. Now let's start. The hidden symbolism of your birth month. Carl Jung perceived nature and human experience as inseparably linked parts of a whole. For him, the seasons, natural cycles, and the moment of a person's birth were not random. They reflected powerful archetypal energies embedded in the depths of the collective unconscious. Each month carries a specific symbolic pattern, an energetic imprint that, according to Jung, can influence character, behavior, and even the direction of one's life path. Consider, for example, those born in transitional months like March or September. These periods symbolize change, transition, and balance between extremes. Light and dark, winter and spring, summer and autumn. People born during these times often possess a special sensitivity to life's shifts. They strive for balance and harmony and seek to understand and unite opposites within themselves. They often embody internal duality, deep reflection, and adaptability. On the other hand, those born in more stable months, such as January or July, carry a different energy, one of strength, focus, and inner stability. They intuitively gravitate towards structure, clear boundaries, and building a solid foundation in life. Their characters often exhibit perseverance, maturity, and contemplation. They seem to be born with an internal compass, pointing towards a path that requires effort but leads to steady growth. For Jung, time was not just a linear sequence of days, but a living, symbolic spiral. The moment of your birth in this cycle is like an entry point into an archetypal reality. You inherit a kind of internal blueprint, a map consisting of symbols and themes you are destined to encounter on your journey. This is not fate or rigid predestination, but a hint, a deeply symbolic coordinate system that can help you better understand your behavior, inner conflicts, aspirations, and even talents that have lain dormant in the shadows. Now let's explore together the archetypal images of each month according to Carl Jung and see what keys to self-awareness they can offer you. January, the archetype of the sage. January is the gateway to a new cycle, a time when nature falls silent, and the world seems to hold its breath in anticipation of renewal. It is a month of inner reflection and deep silence, in which truly mature souls are born. People born in January often embody traits of the sage, an archetype representing maturity, foresight, and deep knowledge. They seem to be born with an innate sense of time and meaning, a pull towards order, responsibility, and truth. These individuals are inclined towards contemplation, the study of the essence of things, and the search for hidden patterns in life. They are not interested in the superficial. They strive for what truly matters. Their judgments often surpass their years, and their decisions are marked by thoroughness. It is important for them not just to achieve a goal, but to build something enduring and reliable, whether in relationships, career, or inner world. Their path is one of resilience, discipline, and inner silence, in which true wisdom is formed. February, the archetype of the seer. February is the most mysterious month of winter. It stands on the threshold of change, sensing spring but still holding the silence, cold and hidden strength of winter's rest. It is a time of anticipation, of awaiting the new but still unmanifested. People born in February often feel different. They possess deep intuition, a subtle perception of the world, and the ability to see beyond the obvious. They are seers whose thinking goes beyond conventional patterns, and whose vision often precedes its time. They sense the hidden movements of life and catch the streams of ideas just beginning to sprout in the collective unconscious. February's souls are quiet revolutionaries. They do not strive for loud manifestos, but it is their ideas, their unconventional views, and their inner light that can change established structures. Their energy is not expressed through force, but through the power of insight, through the ability to gently and accurately integrate the new with the old, transforming rather than destroying. Often they feel misunderstood. Their depth, sensitivity, and uniqueness may seem strange to others. But in reality, this is their gift, the gift of seeing what is not yet obvious, the gift of being a voice of the future in the present. March. The archetype of the reborn March symbolizes renewal and emotional depth. People born in March possess an amazing ability for transformation and emotional metamorphosis. They feel the depth of life's experiences and know how to be reborn after hardships, helping others through their own periods of change. They have a special spiritual receptivity, intuitively sensing inner processes that go unnoticed by most. These individuals can be vulnerable, but it is through this vulnerability that their strength emerges. They can see beauty even in loss, find hope where others see an end, and light the way for those lost in darkness. April. The archetype of the warrior people born in this month are naturally brave, decisive, and driven by passion. They possess powerful energy and easily become leaders, persistently achieving their goals and inspiring those around them. An inner fire burns within them, an unquenchable will to act. These are the ones who are not afraid to go first, who are ready to take responsibility and fight for their dreams, for truth, and for those around them. Movement, progress, and challenge are important to them. Stagnation weighs them down, and real life begins when obstacles appear on the horizon. Menanon, the archetype of the builder. Born in the full bloom of spring, those with May birthdays value beauty, simplicity, and stability. They patiently and consistently invest in their goals, carefully constructing both projects and relationships with full dedication. Their presence is felt as a support. They do not speak loud words, but every action of theirs is proof of reliability. Their love is shown through care, through concrete actions, through being there not only in joy, but also in difficult times. May personalities often become those who create the foundation for the growth of others, whether in family, team, or community. They know how to create a safe space where development, creativity, and closeness are possible. June, the archetype of the mediator. June individuals are characterized by intellectual curiosity and effective communication skills. They are natural peacemakers, capable of uniting different viewpoints and striving for harmony, balance, and truth. They seem born for dialogue, possessing lively minds and keen intuition. June personalities sense the emotional and intellectual nuances in communication. They can find common ground between opposites, see value in every perspective, and lead others from conflict to understanding. July, the archetype of the caring. July is marked by strong emotional bonds and a natural inclination to care. People born in July prioritize family and emotional connections. They often sacrifice their own comfort for the well-being of others, creating an environment filled with empathy and compassion. July is the heart of summer, a time of warmth, nature's maturity, and deep inner tranquility. Individuals born in this month embody the archetype of emotional closeness and protection. They know how to sense without words, to be present when what is needed is not advice, but simply someone's presence. Their energy is like a home, warm, reliable, and welcoming. August, the archetype of the king or queen. These individuals radiate authority, leadership, and confidence. They do not merely seek power, they feel a deep responsibility to inspire and support others. They easily step into roles that require vision and charisma. August is the peak of summer, a month of generous sunshine, ripe fruits, and powerful life energy. People born during this time are usually endowed with an inner light that is impossible to ignore. They know how to lead not by imposing, but by inspiring. September, the archetype of the analyst. September symbolizes precision and practicality. September individuals strive for order, detail, and planning. They can turn chaos into structured clarity and constantly seek perfection, often becoming a pillar in both personal and professional environments. September is a month of nature's maturity, harvest, and the first signs of autumnal wisdom. This energy is characterized by focus, sobriety of mind, and the ability to see the essence without illusions. People born in September are endowed with insight and inner discipline. They notice what others overlook, nuances, contradictions, weaknesses, and know how to correct them with the precision of a jeweler. October, the archetype of the diplomat. People born in October naturally excel at resolving conflicts and creating harmony thanks to their keen sense of beauty and justice. They use the art of dialogue and empathy to unite people and build bridges between different worlds. October is the balance of autumn, when day and night are equal, and the world seems to pause between light and shadow. This time is filled with gentle maturity and quiet elegance. October individuals reflect this inner symmetry. They strive for balance in all things, in emotions, in relationships, in decisions. November, the archetype of the alchemist. As autumn falls into deep silence, November individuals seek hidden truths and mysteries of life. They have an innate ability to turn personal suffering into wisdom, guiding themselves and others on the path of healing and self-discovery. November is a time when the external quiets and the internal awakens. Nature dies to be reborn. Light dims so that the fire within humans can ignite. People born in this month feel the depth of these processes more than anyone else. Their inner world is a labyrinth filled with questions, intuition, transformation, and a desire to get to the bottom of things. December, the archetype of the seer sage. Closing the annual cycle, December individuals combine past experience and future inspiration. They inspire growth, renewal, and philosophical reflection, radiating maturity, optimism, and insight. December's the threshold between the old and the new, a point of completion and simultaneously a premonition of beginning. It is a month when the external stills so that the internal can awaken. People born during this time seem to carry the spirit of time within them. They know how to look back with wisdom and forward with hope. Understanding these archetypal energies is not just a fascinating discovery, it is a path to transformation. Carl Jung emphasized, recognizing symbolic patterns in our lives is one of the keys to personal growth and inner freedom. When we become aware of our deep-seated archetypes, we begin to perceive the challenges we face differently. We become less reactive and more conscious. And most importantly, by connecting with our archetypal nature, we gain the power to consciously shape our destiny rather than being its passive observers. We hope this exploration has helped you see yourself in a new light and provided valuable insights on your unique life journey. Which archetype resonated with you the most? Share in the comments. Your experience may inspire others.